I also want to congratulate and commend the organizers of this school who have taken pains to really have this program this morning. And we must support it with all our hearts, and we must become much more activistic.
Absolutely.
But I have been called this morning, and I have the pleasant privilege to honor some distinguished guests this morning. And let me have this. Daniel, can you give me the, yes, you have the hand. Rarely do we have the opportunity of really honoring people, not only for their professional competence and distinguished record, but also for their talents in other areas. And today, the guest of honor this morning, and somebody who has made valuable contribution to society, is Dr. Anand Chellappa. Commander Chellappa has distinguished himself, being he's retired currently, but also he was a graduate of the Vellore Christian Medical College. And I want to read the citation from the Governor, Robert McDowell, and it says, "Maureen and I are pleased to wish you a very happy 70th birthday. Your 70 years of accomplishments, friendships, and memories give you much to celebrate. Virginia is strengthened by the diversity of its residents, and we are blessed to have vibrant ethnic communities living side by side in harmony. Furthermore, your dedicated service to a U.S. Navy commander and a medical doctor contributed to the security and well-being of our nation. I thank you for all that you have done for our Commonwealth and country. I join your family, friends, church in wishing you the very best continued happiness. I hope your special anniversary is an enjoyable and memorable celebration." Our next honoree is a familiar person who has distinguished himself with his singing, and I have always listened to him with rapt attention. And that is Mr. Mysore Rama. The Commonwealth of Virginia, by virtue of the authority vested in the Constitution of the Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, there is hereby officially recognized Mysore Rama for continued commitment and service to the students at the India International School and your contributions to the Indian community in the Commonwealth. Our next honoree is Jaishree Sankaran. The Commonwealth of Virginia, by virtue of the authority vested in the Constitution in the Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, there is hereby officially recognized Jaishree Sankaran for continued commitment and service to the students at the India International School and your contributions to the Indian community in the Commonwealth. Thank you. Our last but not the least honoree is Surendra Rajak. The Commonwealth of Virginia, again, by virtue of the authority vested in the Constitution of the Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, that is hereby officially recognized Surendra Rajak for continued commitment and service to the students at the India International School and your contributions to the Indian community in Commonwealth. We are privileged to have such distinguished people who in our community, but there are many more, I'm sure, in the audience and elsewhere. And we must really take a responsibility for our growing young people to transmit not only our cultural highlights, but to display our talents and train them to accomplish more in life. I want to thank each one of you for being here and for supporting the India International School.
Isn't it wonderful to have Dr. Ravi Narsaya? Please give a round of applause. Just a minute longer. I will not block the view. I have one more citation for in the past. We had Preetha Narayanaswamy who did play Veena for us. And Sunday, I believe, was told that she came down with heavy rash. All her fingers were swollen. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, still there was a lot of rash, whole face got. She was suspecting even chickenpox. What will happen to my program? The whole program is based upon one particular instrument. Thursday, we are praying. And Friday, she says, my fingers are still swollen. Maybe I may not be able to perform. Where can I turn to? All my tabla faces, all my tabla students, I'm going to look about. And there were 6:15 or so on Friday evening, as I was talking to Sri Ramaraoji. It so happened, Daniel, why are you worried? We have Pushpaji. She has come from India. Looks like just for your program. In one day, who can ever resolve a situation like that? And by divine grace, by heavenly prayer, I tell you we have Pushpaji. Without her, we would not have in this program. Would you give a stand round of applause